Alright, everybody. Welcome to the show today. Did we always get intros? Did I just forget how this video game is? I think I might have. God, it's been a while, huh? Hey, how's it going? That's me. That's how I look most days. Where the fuck is the game? There it is. Alright. Where even are we? We got distracted for like a week. Because of Dota and because of, what is it? Because of Fallout. Because I started playing that again. And I will keep playing it. You can't stop me. I probably won't stream it, but I will play it. What do we have? I think we got injected with the orchid last time. And I don't know. We didn't react to it much. Oh yeah, we're in like a martial law kind of environment now. Right, and we help the Samizdat, the self-published revolutionary newspaper, to get out. And then I kind of forgot what we're doing, because I still don't know what the conflict is here. Like, obviously it's gonna be that guy, Marchenko, was it? Something like that. Who's now gonna be taking over for ARC. And Mandalay is somehow involved, and that involves Bob Page. So Interpol is not to be trusted. I think I talked to Janus. Yeah, I did talk to Janus, and then we were ambushed. And that's kind of about it. God, it's very hazy up in there. I don't even know where we are. I think we're still in Prague. And we haven't done much. I think I have to make my way over to the Interpol place. Well, I was there. Maybe I am there right now. And I have to go somewhere. We'll find out, won't we? But I'm trying to just jar my memory a little bit. The Oscars happened yesterday. Haven't watched them. I also missed the Formula One yesterday because it was very late in the evening. So I have nothing to talk about, really. I think we should just get into the game before I embarrass myself any further. Ah. Alright. Let's see where that takes us. Oh look, we're at chapter 12. Doesn't feel like 12 chapters have passed, but I guess they have. Right. And, I don't know, Ice might be on later tonight, so there might be a post-show Dota kind of thing, you know? We all like that. Who the fuck is Chicane? Oh, Chicane is the pilot. Yeah. And I remember that, like, oh yeah, see, Marchenko injected him with the orchid and left him to die, except Jensen didn't die. But supposedly you still have orchid in you, right? And we have the vial of antidote in us, which still hasn't become relevant at all. Unless that was it being relevant. God, I'm so used to, like, high FOV. Alright. Ooh. What do we have going on? Claire says he has answers about my past, about what happened after fish me out of the water. Call from my apartment. Okay. So that's back outside to the green apartment, and what's the main quest? Find a way into Diwali territory. Gotta get used to this game again. I almost fucking forgot how to do anything in it. I wonder if this is a loading screen. I think it might be. Because I feel like it gets longer. Oh yeah, I have to go out through the window, don't I? Here we go, entering restricted zone. Ah, yeah. Okay, so... What's our plan? Let's cross the street. So we could take a right and try to get in there so we can travel here. So that's a right. Oh, was it F? It is F.
Can you hear me? You have to come quick. He's here.
Who's here? Who is this?
It's Daria. From the crime scene. Do you remember? I'm at home. The apartment across from yours. Please, hurry. I need you one thing.
Are you still there? Daria.
Okay, that's cool. No. Yeah. Okay, that one's gonna be a little bit more difficult to get into. Obviously. How far are we? Okay, let's pretend like none of that happened. So, let's hope we get that side quest again. I forgot how not generous the autosave was in this. I'm so used to like Fallout New Vegas where I have it set to like every minute or so. It's like save my fucking progress. Is there any way I can get upwards or something? Not by the looks of it.
Can you hear me? You have to come quick. He's here.
Who's here? Who is this?
It's Daria. From the crime scene. Do you remember? I'm at home. The apartment me to cross from yours. Please, hurry. I need one thing.
Are you still there? Daria!
Okay. Save up.
Kapitane, jasně, máte pravdu. Hovado tebe.
Okay, save here. Okay. Let's wait up here for a second to recharge. I could use, what was it, V, and then this. Get back full. Okay. We're in the clear. And I wanted... I wonder why they decided that this would be the most appropriate time to have a lot of side missions pop up. Because travel outside becomes just miserable, honestly. And I get that it's slightly more engaging than just like roaming the streets, but like it should have been just like one segment and then like you find another way to travel around. Obviously I'd imagine the sewers are gonna become slightly more appealing since you can travel freely around them. So maybe going over isn't necessarily ideal. See, now there's like a bunch of just random shit. Now I'm just hoping that the guard situation isn't absolutely fucking miserable.
Should have done this long ago. Seems to have quieted down. Lead in. I'm not seeing anything unusual. You?
I'm so fucking gone.
Dead. Crazy bitch killed herself, I guess. Or maybe one of these other clanks knocked her off. Who cares? Her father's been harassing everyone for news. We're fucking riots in Golem City, and the suicide Henzer cult on our hands. He can wait. Hey, I'm not arguing with you. I'm just passing on some information. I want to pass on something. Pass on that she thought she was becoming a god or some bullshit. Can you imagine? I heard they call it the Ascension. Oh, place.
Good man.
Wait for boy. Now look. They really believe the riot can spread all the way into the city? It's built this far, we are in serious trouble. Shit. Hey, I think I have a leak in my boot.
Saved it.
What the?
No, what the fuck? Okay, so everyone else filling up a bar. Suspicious. This guy? Hostile.
You know, if you said that shit like this wouldn't happen.
Rain, the ground is dark.
Stay cool. Come on, dog. Make my day.
Say this.
Okay. I usually don't want to knock out guards in that fashion, but hey. It's done, right? It is. Okay, let's...
Biocell, painkillers, right over there.
What is that? H? Do you have any new stock for me?
You need them. You want Praxis, eh? Biocell, hypos...
Forgot how shitty the shop interface is for these. Okay.
Dars is the man. We'll set you up.
My Interpol friend, it's dangerous for you to be out in the street tonight. What are you doing here?
I was about to ask you the same thing.
Turns out we, got it wrong before. There have been 2 more killings. Both of them Augs. Both harvested, just like Angel. It's the same person doing all this.
And you're sure that politician, Radko Perry, he couldn't have had anything to do with it?
I'm not sure where all this is going, but I've been looking at old case notes, and it's uncanny. Marek Svobotka, the old harvester, he's supposed to be dead. Yet this killer seems to... Little habits that were never made public. I even called the cemetery just to make sure Svobodka's still dead.
And?
He's dead.
Are they gonna try and play the detective as actually the harvester?
That doesn't explain what you're doing here.
It's still my case, isn't it? And it's still open. I was hoping that maybe Daria suddenly remembered something. Hey, what about you? You know very well that your Interpol ID doesn't mean shit tonight. Hell, I should be arresting you right now.
Daria said she was in trouble. She was convinced that the killer had come after her. Now I find you snooping outside her door. It's a little strange, isn't it?
Right, because I'm the killer. You need to get some sleep, my friend. You're not thinking straight.
How'd you know she was in trouble?
I had a hunch. You know, any other cop would arrest you for breaking curfew right now. Or worse. Lucky for you, I'm not any other cop. Go, check on your little friend. I'll take a look around the building. Just try not to get caught.
I won't.
Keypads 1.
Anomaly detected.
Still should be fine.
Trace program initiate. Access granted.
That's blood. It's a hair clip. 698-543. Oh wait, that's 8698843. About managing psychological disorder. The footsteps of the harvester, that's the lady that was just killed. Hypodermic needles. Oh, so it's gonna be Dahlia? Maybe? It's gonna turn out it's all a huge coincidence, huh? She also has a bear rug. Starlight. And a diary. Six nine eight eight 43. Can't hack it through that direction. There's credits in that. And that's 5 and 5. So regardless of what I do, I think this is the safer route.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
I got caught on the 2.
Access granted.
Sight. Hmm. So she's killing cat people? God, I can see so far and through so many floors that it becomes almost impossible. Broken frame of glass. Follow the trail of blood. Okay, so it's in here. Can travel to another quarter to see what's going on, but before we do
Golden
that,
City must be a war zone.
law, man. Remain calm.
Hasn't there been enough violence already? I don't know where she is. All I know is she called you and not me. Seems a bit curious, doesn't it?
I'll make sure
I trust you to do what you have to.
okay.
Daz is the man. He'll test you up.
Oh, one more. Better talk to Seraph. He's gonna say Adam. Anyone ransacked my house yet? Not by the looks of it.
Adam, good. We need to talk, son.
What's going on, Seraph? Why the secure vidcall number?
I looked into Facility 451. It was a processing clinic, one of dozens set up after the incident to help augmented people recover. It was supposed to be places to heal, but they were run more like prison camps.
And?
And I don't think you got your new AUGs there. You said rescue teams dumped you in that clinic shortly after Panchaea collapsed, but your name doesn't appear on its entry logs. And it doesn't appear on any survivor recovery lists either.
They said I was a John Doe. Nobody knew who I was.
It wouldn't have been hard to find out. Your augmentations have serial numbers. Or at least the ones I had installed into Adam Jensen did.
Are you suggesting all my AUGs are new? Even the ones you gave me?
I'm not suggesting anything. I'm telling you, all the AUGs we ever installed had registry codes, and they're not hard to trace.
I know my AUGs, Seraph. It took 2 years for my body to get used to them, to unlock all their potential.
2 years? Really, Adam? One of which you don't remember because you were allegedly in a coma in Alaska. Look, son, all I'm saying is it wouldn't have been hard to identify you, but for some reason, that never happened.
Why are you so sure I didn't get these AUGs in Alaska? Orloff was there. I spoke with him.
You said he was using an alias, McFadden. I looked into it. Casper McFadden didn't exist until the day you regained consciousness, which was 1 month before you escaped the facility.
Okay, so where was Orloff?
Not in Alaska. He was with Tai Young Medical for a while, and in the spring of 2028, his name pops up once or twice in the Baltic region. Then he dropped off the grid, and McFadden shows up.
So what does that prove? Orloff is McFadden, and McFadden is Orloff. None of it connects him to me.
Except for the AUGs which Orloff designed and nobody else knows how to install, let alone make compatible with a competing system.
What are you trying to tell me, Seraph?
I'm sorry, Adam. There's not much more I can say. There's some conclusions you have to make for yourself. All I know is the deeper I dig, the more questions I have. Orlov might have had answers, but as soon as you found out he was in Prague, that he'd been visiting Prague periodically ever since you started working with TF-29's division there, somebody killed him. You tell me what it all means.
I can't. Not yet.
Well, if you ever do find out, give me a call. Until then, take care of yourself, Adam. Be careful.
Thanks for the help, Seraph.
Like, okay. I guess that's supposed to tell me something. But it's very, very inconcise about it. Just like, nobody recorded you. Someone installed dogs you shouldn't have. Yeah. We know as much already. So that's back to the metro we go.
This is just going to cause people to panic. No one recognizes this work.
Okay. So far so good. Ah, yeah. The Davni, right? It's in the Davni district, so there. And I guess what we're gonna hear is she had a mental condition, something about orgs. And then we're gonna go back and we're gonna confront her. And it's gonna be like, oh no, Adam, you've been fooled. Like, I don't think this is a fundamentally bad Deus Ex game. It's just the... Like, I feel like even Human Revolution did it slightly better. Like, there's just something about it.
Anomaly detected.
Yep.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
What is that? Is that the password for it? What does this give me access to? Some breach software and whatever this is. Key code to a server room. I can't interact with that. It looks highlighted in white, doesn't it? I feel like a second playthrough of this game with all the extra MacGuffins might be just slightly more entertaining. I don't even know most of the inner workings and all that, so why would the server room be relevant to anything? I'm entering unrestricted after unrestricted zone. There's one here that leads somewhere, and there's one here that leads into what I imagine are sewers.
What am I doing with my life?
Okay. What is this? It's the courtyard of this building.
Never felt this kind of get bored.
So instead of the front door, I take a slightly more abstract one. I don't know how useful that is, but hey. Extender shields. And I'm going the wrong way. Crouch and standing up.
No, just wait there.
We should have taken care of this problem long ago.
Any way to close these windowsills? Let's hope so.
What are you doing here? It's after curfew. It's dangerous.
Serial killers are dangerous. Curfews are just inconvenient.
I beg your pardon?
Daria Mishka. Ring a bell?
I'm sorry, but I'm not at liberty to divulge anyone's personal information.
Let's appeal.
I'm asking for your help. Daria's missing. She's gotten herself mixed up in these harvester killings.
I'm sorry to hear that, but I don't see what that has to do with me. Or with you, for that matter.
Before going after her, I want to make sure I have all the information I need. I read the email you sent her. You seemed very concerned. Something about a neural surgery you performed. Why was it so important for her to meet you here?
I used to know Daria. She was a patient of mine.
Your patient? You mean here at the drugstore?
No, of course not. Before that, when I used to work for Tai Yong Medical, big tech corporation. You know it?
Enough to know I don't like where this is going.
I headed a project. The cutting edge of neural science and cellular memory replacement. We dealt with people suffering from severe social disorders. We were making people better by making them better people.
How exactly did you make people better?
We found a way to isolate specific character traits. The idea was to use neural implants with imprints of desirable traits from select individuals and insert them into others who were, how should I say, less gifted. Take a man like yourself, for example. Could have given you a sense of humor.
I'm funny enough as it is. Now how about you tell me what went wrong? Something obviously did.
We were trying to help people. Imagine what it would mean if we succeeded. Anxiety, gone. Apathy, gone. Depression, gone.
Diversity gone, spontaneity gone, individuality gone. But you probably left that part out of your sales pitch.
Daria is responsible for what Daria does. The only reason Tai Young forced me to get involved is because so much is at stake for them. Big brand name to protect. I've met their lawyers, men whose briefcases are filled with broken teeth. You must understand.
I really don't like how Adam is just really taking this for more than it is. Like, what? Being depressed is such a unique character trait? Like, it's not like they're removing fucking any personality. They're trying to help people. Of course, Tai Young being a corporation isn't gonna do that for free. But, like, that's not the root of the issue. It's greed. It's, you know, disingenuous motives, to say the least. Not, like, actually trying to help people. Instead, he takes it the other way and says, oh, you know, they're doing a bad thing.
I'm trying to save Daria. If any part of you cares about what happens to her, now is the time to tell me. What do I need to know to help her?
Daria is beyond help. You're wasting your time.
Why is that?
That's for me to decide. Now tell me about this procedure. And you can quit stalling, because I'm not going anywhere until I get the answers I need.
My job was to address people's deficiencies by integrating donor personality packages. That meant we needed lots of confident volunteers to donate time to our project. As you can imagine, people weren't exactly lining up to have a scrape inside their heads. So Tai Young had to diversify.
Corpses.
Once again, not sure I like where this is going.
Tai Young Medical cut a deal with various penitentiaries. Prisoners who took part in our programs, they got granted little perks, bigger cells, running water. The prisons, they benefited from facility upgrades. It was a win-win.
You implanted the personality traits of prisoners into the mentally unstable? Smart. Let me take a wild guess. Daria's donor was Marek Svobotka, better known as the Harvester.
Donor number 698843. All I saw, all I was given, was a series of test scores that showed a perfect match. Everything she was missing, he had. Nothing else mattered at the time.
An innocent woman's been turned into a vicious killer, in large part because of a procedure you carried out. I'd say that matters.
Daria wasn't turned into anything. She willingly participated in a procedure. Now she is willingly killing people. You may choose to see a causal relationship between those two things, but let me assure you, it's more complicated.
Save it for the lawyers. What I need to know is how to stop her.
All right. Look. We obviously want the same thing here. Daria has a neural chip installed just above the hairline. She won't let you get anywhere near it. So if you're serious about putting an end to this, you'll have to, you know.
What, kill her?
That would be my preference, yes. Or I suppose you could just incapacitate her, but then you run the risk of having her wake up. Not a risk I would take personally.
Incapacitating Daria won't be a problem. Then what?
Then you must remove the chip and bring it back to me. I'm the only one who can analyze the data and find out exactly what went wrong. To make sure this never happens again. Please, I promise to compensate you.
Compensate me.
We'll see.
Suddenly he has a desire to do something about this. Security rating 5 on just a random door. Interesting. So now suddenly have a bunch in Europazine. And some biocell refuels. Could there be another way of opening this up? That made it shake. Need something heavier. It's dealing like micro amounts of damage. But only that box. Oh wait, no. There it is. Don't worry. This is the real Deus Ex experience. Come on. Okay, so it has to be like just really in there. To make sure it takes damage. We're so close. Come on, give me another. Just a little bit more. Come on. That is the single most bullshit way that I have ever opened a door in a fucking video game. But if it works, it works.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access denied.
Oh, how there's no button to back out. There's a vent. Shit. Come on.
Coming out of there.
Are we locked out?
Anomaly detected.
I'm not worried about a firewall.
Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, there it is. That same number.
Now look.
T is your responsibility. Okay. So he does have a stake in this.
No telling what kind of freaks are coming out of there.
I don't think I can accomplish much that way. See where that goes. Curiosity is getting the better of me. So not used to... Oh. Huh. Okay, there's a much simpler way of getting in there, I guess.
We have no business together. It is dangerous to be out in the street tonight.
It's still this far. We are in serious trouble.
Whew. Okay, hey. Look at me stealthing around. Brilliant. Look at that. That was fantastic. Is there a hoop? Where is it? No hoop? Okay. And I entered through here. I've been here, it's just that I really don't remember how that would have been useful. Okay, server room, there we go. And that gives us a relatively clean route in and out of this district for this one specific situation. Alright. Off to neutralize Dahlia, I'm guessing. So, where is it? Follow the trail. It's next to my house. God, it's already fucking 7. Jesus. God, time flies by, man. It's something. Especially in this game. What have I done? I went back and forths between 2 places?
This area is clear. Moving. Over there.
I just wanted to try and see if they'll notice me when I'm upright. Which, of course, now that I know there's that one path, I'm somewhat morbidly curious about this over here.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
There's fucking files everywhere on that.
Anomaly detected. Access granted.
But that is like a neat way of showing, God, it's even the same combination of rooms. Password is Monsieur. Lab panels. Gonna be a hack 2.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Fine. A reveal, a breach, something else. Process now. Is this the same vent? Yeah, it is. So I didn't even need to hack that. Can't open that, can't open that. There is a security system. Disable alarm panels. Yep. There is stuff here. Where will this take me? Only slightly ahead. Yeah. Only ever so slightly ahead. Okay. No actual sneaky way out.
This is just going to cause people to panic.
I could just do that. Like, it's very suspicious to them, but As long as they don't see me, no alarms are sprung, I think we will be fine. Tell his cell phone. Traps.
Oh, thank God. I knew you'd find me. We must hurry before he comes back.
Before who comes back? The man who killed Angela Gunn?
Yes. He knows you're after him. He wanted you to come.
Let's confront her.
You can drop the act, Daria. I know what's going on here. I know there's no one else out there. I ran into an old friend of yours. The name Cipra mean anything to you?
You mean Dr. Cipra? Ugh. Where did you dig him up?
He's worried about you.
He's worried about himself. He's worried about Tai Yong Medical. They're willing to kill to cover things up, to preserve their precious image. Their reasons are savage compared to mine.
I don't believe this is who you are. Something changed in you after Cipra's surgery. Made you do things you would never have done otherwise, for reasons that aren't your own. But it's not too late.
Don't be so naive. I am who I've always been. Cipra's surgery, all it did was give me access to another man's technique, his courage to follow through.
I can still help you.
You're the one who needs help. Don't you understand that? I can make you human again. I have to make you human again. It's not too late. You need not die, machine. I should be right on top of it. No, couldn't be. I'll make you human again. We'll save you.
Oh, she
You're free.
killed me with one EMP?
Let me get a closer look.
What are we doing? Come on, I was reading something. I wanna try something. No, what? No. Oh, it doesn't load the latest autosave, it loads the latest quick save. Well, okay. Olaf's child. Okay, so this is gonna have something to do with me. There's a neural chip.
It all makes sense now. Lingering by the crime scene, creeping around Daria's apartment. I should have seen it sooner.
This isn't what you think, Montag.
You killed her because she figured out who you really are.
She's not dead.
Daria's unconscious. She'll be fine. Your real problem is gonna be figuring out what to do with her when she wakes up.
I made the mistake of letting you in on this case, of giving you access to her. No more lies. Are you going to confess to what you are or not?
You're jumping to conclusions again, Montag. You need to believe what I'm telling you about Daria. And you need to let me leave here so we can both continue looking for the answers we need.
Turn that shit off! I've been a cop for 35 years. You don't think I can spot someone trying to pull that social augmentation crap on me? I swear to God, another false move like that and I will shoot you!
Daria lured me here. She wanted to save my soul by removing my augmentations. Just like she saved Angela Gunn and God knows how many others.
Daria Mishka? All this time pretending to be a dead serial killer? Bullshit!
I know it's not easy to believe, but it does start to explain some things. Daria didn't just happen to see Angela's murder. She was there because she killed her. And she wanted me to get involved because she was already targeting her next aug.
Daria wanted you involved because she didn't like cops, and because she was scared. Apparently, she had every reason to be.
There's an email on Daria's computer from a former Tai Young medical employee named Dr. Cipra. A few years ago, he treated her for some kind of social disorder using experimental neural therapy.
What does that have to do with the killings?
Cipra installed some kind of chip in Daria. This confidence package was made up of neural code that came from incarcerated volunteers, one of whom was Marek Svobotka.
You're making this up. You're trying to confuse me.
I didn't find it easy to believe either, but it started making a lot more sense the moment Daria tried to kill me.
Can you prove any of this? Where is the chip now?
And me.
I don't know. Tai Young Medical must have gotten to her first. I know they were desperate to erase any trace of their involvement.
That doesn't make any sense. If Tai Young had already removed this chip from Daria, then why would she still be acting like the Harvester? Why would she lure you down here?
There must have been lingering effects. The chip wasn't just an on-off switch. It gave her access to impulses, memories, a worldview. Something about who she was made her receptive to it all.
You're lucky she's still breathing. Otherwise, this might have gotten very ugly between us.
Like I told you, I'm not the killer here.
Right. If what you're saying is true, and this does all lead back to Tai Yong,
Then you're gonna have your hands full. Assuming you want to keep digging into this.
I don't. But I think I have no choice. This damn case has been like dead skin. I can't stop scratching. I suppose I have you to thank for that.
I'm surprised this all, you know.
There's got to be something.
Still there, right? Yeah, good. Making a call? I'm surprised she had access to all that. Exploding EMP laser. Really? Frag laser. Okay, so those were all... Hey, guess what? You're getting caught. I could trip the breaker. I don't know if this was supposed to be a bigger fight, but yeah, she definitely set the place up, alright. Now, we go back to the... Oh no, this is done? Honestly, I could have given him the chip if that's it, but I'm hoping that I can, like, despite it being unmarked, still go and, and fix it. Right? There must be a way. God, I'm so lost. I thought I was going the way back, but it turns out, no, I'm actually super fucking dumb. There it is.
Vandalism. Great. Go.
Okay. They can be suspicious all they want. I really doubt that they expected this to be the only way of getting through that street. But like, I genuinely don't know where and how and what I'm supposed to take. It was kind of neat, the whole she set up her little hostage situation in there. So if you went down there and you didn't notice, then you could ask questions and all that, or you would be caught in that fight and never know. surprised any of that honestly fucking worked, but hey.
We should have taken care of this problem long ago.
We have... Well, did you get the chip?
I did.
Very good. Then it's finally over. I have the credits. Now please, give it to me.
This implant you put into Daria.
A standard confidence package, beta variety. We've been known to have bugs with it before, subjects who experience mild memories or echoes of the donor, etc. But nothing like this.
You're saying there are others out there? People with the same chip inside them?
We're talking about a global enterprise. Of course, there were multiple samples, candidates, tests. Mastery of any subject can only be attained through rigorous observation of repeatable phenomena. The fact that only Daria has reacted this way suggests it's not the technology that's at fault.
You don't really believe Daria should have been held accountable for what she did?
Of course I do. This wasn't mind control. She didn't confuse someone else's memories for her own. It's like they were reruns of a horror show inside her head, and she chose to emulate what she saw. My God. Next you'll be telling me those Augs during the incident shouldn't be held accountable either.
No, I don't think they should.
Oh, come on. How desperately people try to blame their actions on anyone but themselves. The incident didn't force anyone to do anything. It overstimulated a few nerves.
I don't think we remember it the same.
Some murdered, others fled. The meek all cowered in the corners. You account for all these different responses by invoking individual inclination, which demands individual responsibility. People didn't become something they weren't. They became the most distilled versions of themselves. But you believe whatever helps you sleep at night.
You never even considered that implanting a serial killer into an innocent woman might be, wrong.
I didn't implant a serial killer. I got access to a sample, and I used a minuscule and specific segment of its enhanced neural code. Enough to boost certain personality traits in Daria. It's only afterward that I got interested in the donor. Regardless, it should have never gotten to this point.
Don't read much science fiction, do you?
You think it was easy getting a hold of neural code for our kind of test therapies? That wasn't a donor card most people were willing to sign. Prisoners with no families, however. Please, give me the chip. I can ensure this never happens again.
I'm not giving you anything.
What? But you said...
You're responsible for the deaths of a lot of people here. You ruined an innocent woman's life. And yet this is still all about you. About covering your tracks.
No, please. You don't understand. I didn't do anything wrong. I didn't break any law. Tai Young will crucify me.
That's your problem.
Individual inclination.
Now look.
It is dangerous to be out in the street tonight.
Come on, really? We're gonna do this?
Brain the drowned duck.
see if I can give it to the, what's his name? The detective. Now that I've made my mind up about who that guy is. Like, I genuinely thought he was gonna, you know, fix it and I was gonna bring it back to her and then put it back on her. But it turns out, no, he just wanted to clean up for Tai Young. And if that chip can help incriminate Tai Young, then I'm fine with it. Oh, I could have knocked them down. That's kind of interesting. So there's object permanence in between these levels. And I can essentially she's gone. I really screwed this up. Where the fuck would he be then? Like, do I even have the... Like, this is too late already. Yeah, okay. So I screwed it up. And that's how it's essentially going to be, I guess. Yeah, I guess it's done. Yeah. Incredible, honestly. I don't know why. Like, I guess all of this is gonna... come into play eventually, or something. Like, I hope I meet him again and have a chance to give him the neural chip. But I think this might be the end of the investigation. Should no longer be overclocked on these. What do I have for feet? Like, for one praxis, maybe? Don't need focus enhancement. AoE Typhoon, I don't plan on being seen. It's gonna turn out I need something else, right? But honestly, not too bothered about it. Flash suppressant, don't plan on getting flash. This is borderline useless. This I don't plan on using it. The only other thing, right, that might be useful, like at all, is this thing. Titan, don't particularly need it. It has a cost reduction, and this is like the last thing. Just neutralize 4 people. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, that's beautiful. So I'm gonna put all my points into that, and pretty much everything else is cared for. What is it, B? Light silence is cost medium. Oh, so it still costs. Yeah, because it's a thing. I already knew that. Right. Diwali territory. Let's see. I really can't tell you what happened there with that harvester quest. Like, I genuinely thought we were going for something else, and it isn't the first time this has happened in this game, right? It's... They say something, and you think there's more possibilities than there are. The quest becomes unmarked because it's technically solved. But there's, like, more to it. And then it turns out that either you weren't given enough information on what's actually going to happen, or someone straight up lied to you. And now you can't go back and, like, redo what you were going to. And so you end up not doing any of the things you wanted to.
I knew when Rocker died, something would spark.
Okay, that's too long. It's too long of an animation. Usually you'd be able to, like, sneak over, but vaulting over is apparently, like, not one of those. Because, like, you can run straight in front of someone's vision half the fucking time in it.
Huh? Where did that come from?
I think I'm gonna start doing this a bit more. Because suddenly you have a lot more mobility.
Get that away from me. This is ridiculous. At least get us out of the rain.
Okay. Clear the streets. Clear the streets.
Get us out of the rain.
Get myself in the Diwali territory.
Jensen, you still alive out there?
Yeah, just made it to the red light district. Any luck with that search warrant?
State police aren't even taking my calls. I'm afraid you're on your own this time.
Story of my life. But I got it, don't worry.
Okay.
Such a lust for revenge.
Ooh! Did that even show up? Thanks, King. Big 16 map. Hello, miss. Confused on what to do with me. There you go. Look at this fucking cyberpunk shit. And there's more down there. See what kind of trouble we can get into. Hyperstem, not that I'll ever need it. Seen that. Computer credit chips. Software. I have none. Oh my god.
Anomaly detected. Trace program
Just not
access
gonna
granted.
bother. Some shit. Machine pistol. Yeah. Old man's package. What was that? Isn't that what it said? Go look at that. Oh. Old man's prestige. Okay, that was not called, don't need that. Got a microwave. This guy doesn't get to his house, does he? Is Icarus landing ill-advised? Probably. Am I still gonna do it? Maybe. There you go, there's an exit to the sewers. Nothing up there. Nothing in here. Don't have the key code for that. Can't hack that, that's spam. So I just need access to...
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
There you go, and we got everything out of that as well. Nothing. Actually, genuinely, nothing. That, however, isn't nothing. Poker table.
Miller, the Diwali own most of the apartments surrounding the old theater, isn't that right?
Yeah, and they're very possessive of them. So if you're thinking of getting in that way,
It's gone a little further than just thinking.
then expect it to zip straight past peaceful negotiation the minute they see you.
Oh, is that? What are we actually trying to do with the Diwali? Trying to enter Diwali territory. Maybe I can learn more. So it's recon. I'm completely justified in... Why did I do that? Get that shit out of my inventory! I'm surprised that didn't proc immediately.
Anomaly detected.
Yeah, that was pretty goddamn lucky,
Trace
honestly.
probe access granted.
Okay, another non. Okay, this entire apartment complex is essentially going to be that kind of state. What if I throw a fridge? out of the window. I think that'll fucking scare the bejesus out of him. Exactly. That was some fucking timing. Because I don't need more. Why would I? Is that a fucking... That's an affront. Okay, what's the deal?
My boots are falling apart from walking so much. Where is that cold draft coming?
What? What? Oh, I'm like... Sure. Like I was shot by nothing.
What's that? You're so jet. My boots are falling apart from walking so much. Don't take this for granted.
You ever wonder about the leadership of this family?
There's an Uyobok here! Let's get him!
So he touched me, I guess? I wanted to go for the double knockdown. See if that's like an option now, but I guess I need more juice.
Falling apart from walking so
Feel
much.
like this is going to be a long day.
You wandered into the wrong place, Uyobok!
And he sees that. Despite it. I mean, I could do it from stealth.
Good, good. Something is here.
One of us should go see.
There isn't enough respect for the old ways anymore.
Wasn't someone supposed to board up those windows? My boots are falling apart from walking so much.
Don't take this for granted.
Okay.
Here are our top stories. Santos CEO Nathaniel Brown took time away from his convention circuit to speak with recent upheavals in Prague. Here is what the billionaire business mogul had to say.
Events inside Where is that cold draft coming from?
program initiated. Access granted.
Such a fucking jerk.
Nothing suspicious or weird so far.
Quiet is the way I like it.
Cannot believe they were spying on each other. Still nothing.
Don't get too comfortable.
Don't have enough.
If they make me carry any more cement bags in here.
More frag grenades, more doors opened. Let's go. Oh, they got some bots is what they do. Let's get upstairs. Let's get a vantage. Get in trouble.
Owners released a statement earlier this evening,
Yeah, look at that.
claiming that any rumors of a break-in at our highly secured facility are just that, rumors. Between you and me, folks, I think they definitely...
Versalife? What is that? Can't tell.
Bodyguard bugged out and Princess Diana and her car into the Vltava River.
Diana with her car.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated.
We know how easily the Illuminati can get to these suckers.
The Illuminati.
Access granted.
Some alien dude with a head shaped like a giant butt presses a neon plastic switch and
I'm
suddenly
not talking about Joseph. But it's not Mandalay, that's for sure. Some other Joseph. Just go for the solve.
Access granted.
Troubled times.
See, this is what I wanted.
This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you.
Do I need to read these emails? No.
Keeping you alive and clearing a way to your future. Proven. Safe. Versalife.
Around the...
Okay, this is some kind of network guy. Maybe I do want to read his emails. Let's have a look. What does he got?
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
Okay, I didn't need to read those emails. But this is what I needed. I needed a way into the open. Find the way into Diwali territory. What do we actually do here now, where we're here? Even if I jump on that, I don't think I'd jump off. At any opportune space. So I think the... Oh my god, okay. Go to sleep, son. Why is my silenced pistol not? That's fine. There you go. So none of that. That robot scares me. See if I can make this turn. Ugh! Oh! Okay. It did, but it doesn't lead to anything. Unfortunately. At least I think so. No. Exploding EMP laser. Yeah, I don't think that's me.
All we do is line the pockets of the bosses.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Could try to disable the sentry. No. I thought I would Icarus land and it wouldn't make a noise, but I didn't Icarus land for God knows what reason.
Now what?
Start moving.
See, I wanted that.
There's nothing.
And I've already kind of cleared off the rooftop. You have to be fucking kidding me. First floor. I don't know if I wanted this. Someone on the other end of that wall. So I can't because I think that would kill them. But there is another way. Come on. God, this is so jank. I'm just gonna... No. Quick load me in. It's gonna be faster. Can I just jump on those pipes? I can. Okay. That's much easier than what I wanted to do. Oh, there's even higher. Anyway. Come on. Sure. Yeah, this is a bad entry place. Okay. It's very, very weird where you can climb and where you can't. Whew. Okay. We are here and there is a camera. Okay, that will raise a camera. That will raise an alarm because it somehow knows it's being shot at with a silenced pistol. And it can see me through concrete. Okay, okay, I'm just not gonna even try it. Oh, look at that. This angle is up to there, so I should be safe. It's my battery refunded. Has 2 sniper rifles.
Jensen, you said Marchenko needed to finalize a deal, right?
With the Diwali, yeah. Not a lot to go on, I know.
Maybe not. But these guys are the best smugglers in the world, which means a lot of forged paperwork. You might find something in the Kingpin's office.
Assuming I can find that.
Wearing the floor down on this.
Come on! Jesus Christ. How do these people get up here? Exactly.
After patrol, nothing so far. Give it up.
You know that
All clear over here. You?
archetypical video game level design question of how do these people get to the place where they do their job? That was so much work. Just to get all that one conversation. Is it this floor? It is this floor.
What was it? I'm watching your back. Coming up. There's nothing else here. Go find your own damn place to look.
Concentrate. We don't want to miss anything.
I missed an opportunity to remove one of these guards. Maybe I'll get a second chance right now. Well. Come on, give me number 2.
I've got nothing over here. Quiet.
Another one.
Even anything in this direction? Keep it down.
You've got this. Relax.
Sick. Sick. Fucking radical. It's fucking...
This doesn't feel good.
God damn it, man. You had to make it fucking difficult for all of us, didn't you?
I haven't found anything by now.
Found me. Did that say a password on the front door? Security, no. They're running the math.
That was fucking crazy.
Kind of security, Diwali security. Let's reveal.
Anomaly detected. Trace access granted.
Cameras. Beautiful. So, no more cameras. On the outside, apparently. Because everything else is on a separate grid.
Starting to feel like a waste of time. I will handle it. It's got to be over by now, right? We are clear. Quiet. Quiet. Best to keep my guard up. What was the phantom of the deal? For acting like a brat.
You heard it?
You're joking with me, right? The boss can't yell at us for this one.
Oh, it's always gonna have vision of those two. I really want to get them off.
Imposed a state of martial law throughout their city. This after riots in the Superlight complex threatened to spill over into the capital streets. Allegedly perpetrated by masses of augmented in reaction to the sudden, unexpected death of Talus Rucker. The riots have many people fearing the worst. That a repeat of the Aug incident may be again. Many citizens are now demanding.
No. Like, I wanted to do a double takedown because it's showing them both as looking in that direction. Obviously that can't happen.
That's fucking crazy. Have imposed a state of martial law throughout their city.
Probably just the acoustics.
After riots in the
We need to
Santa
find something.
threatened to spill over into the capital streets. Allegedly perpetrated by masses of augmented in reaction to the sudden, unexpected death of Talus Rucker. The riots have many people fearing the worst. That a repeat of the Aug incident may be again. Many citizens are now demanding that the United Nations Security Council expedite their decision on Resolution 3507, the Human Restoration Act.
I don't know if that counts as her seeing me.
Downgrading of augmentation, making mechanically augmented people safe again.
It's not worth it. It really isn't worth it. Like, I thought it would detect that maybe there's two people around and then knock them both out. But no. I am. Fuck daylight savings. Oh, I'm just gonna fucking go for it. Oh, I'm just gonna go for it. There's gonna be a fucking firewall there. There's no way there isn't, but...
Anomaly detected.
19 seconds,
Trace
I've got enough time. It doesn't stop me.
Access granted.
Okay. That's like so cyberpunk, just like some fucking weird, almost like ravey electronic music. Are those all fucking... No, it's just laser grid. That's fine, I've disabled the robot. Oh, I'm already where I need to be. There must be a cleverer way. I'm walking straight into where they want me. They just play some rave, like electronic club music, and just walk around and reload a pistol, and then that's like 15 fucking mechanical components just ticking. No. Get me back where I belong. Would we be protecting that door unless it was important? And now... That's why in the first Deus Ex, they had it to where there was two types of stealth. stealth from humans and stealth from mechanical systems. Just so this thing would never occur.
Anomaly detected. Trace program initiated. Access granted.
I didn't get the goodie, but hey, fuck it. Like, why can he turn invisible and go through electrical systems? Well, you lied me. Why can he break doors with cardboard boxes he finds lying around? There's a vent somewhere. Oh, and there's a weakness in that wall. Right.
They will pay triple what we agreed. That is good for business.
But at what cost?
This is not a fucking discussion!
We can still limit the damage. We do not know what these people have planned for London. It could be...
I decide how the Valley do business, not you.
But this orchid, you want to deliver to the Safe Harbor Convention before it even begins.
Do you have shit in your ears as well as between them? Get the fuck out of my office! Now!
No, that's your signal to...
Miller, Marchenko is targeting the Safe Harbor Convention in London.
Jesus, there'll be hundreds of people there.
How fast can we move on this?
I'll warn London and get Mac working on a mobilization plan for them. You go home. We'll contact you there.
Alex, they are hitting London. The Diwali agreed to smuggle weapons and the Orchid into Apex Center.
Fuck, man, they want to take out Brown. He's their real target. I've been digging into him.
Get to my apartment. Explain it to me there.
Did they just increase the amount of guards that are here? I just need to get back out the way I came. Right? No extra issues, no nothing. I really hate that it's only temporary what you do to those cameras. I really do. Just say that I put them on the fritz. Okay, now for the hardest and least reasonable thing in this fucking game. Hit the fucking vent on the ceiling that you came from. Just get me there. Come on. Uh-huh. And now... Uh-huh. There you go. It only took half an hour. Whew. Okay, now the other problem is, right? I don't have a fucking clue how to get back out of those apartments. There isn't a bot anymore, so that's good.
So you decided about what we spoke of earlier? Are you trying to be funny?
Sure. But there's no way I'm getting back up there. So the plan has to change a little bit. And the really stupid plan is I just walk out of here.
Today I am happy.
Hey, are you paying attention to me?
If there is no loyalty, there is nothing.
I think that was a good plan. Can I get back into those apartments? I can. Front door. No one's here because they're all sleeping. I just go up the stairs. None the wiser. Gets through that one. It's the one with the open door, so it must be. Okay. Are you seriously gonna make me walk out of that fucking door? You cowards. You fucking absolute cowards. Okay. And now Icarus landing for effect. Nope.
Jedná se o dočasné pořádkové opatření. Dodržujte prosím zákaz vycházení.
What kind of freaks are coming out of there?
Okay. Where am I going now? Scroll. I need to get to my apartment, so I need to get to the metro. Ooh, where did I come from though? Obviously there's guards here, so I didn't come from here. And there was a robot there, so it didn't come from there. So where did I come from?
Všem občanům, zůstávejte ve svých domovech. Státní policie zatkne každého, koho chytí na ulicích. Buďte varováni.
I could go there, yeah. Oh, you wanna go, Dota? Wait for me a little bit. If you don't feel like just want to get to a safe space.
Someone's here. We have to check.
The Hammer of Justice. What are you gonna do?
Pozor, v celém městě platí zákaz vycházení. Kvůli rostoucím nepokojům v komplexu. Who's there?
Oh, really? You could still see me from there? Despite me being just out of cloak and out of vision?
What we have to check.
And I chose like the worst fucking spot to quick save as well. Nope. Fucking hell. I really screwed myself.
Over there. We have to check.
Pozor, v celém městě platí zákaz vycházení. Kvůli rostoucím nepokojům v komplexu.
No. Fucking raw. Fucking raw. God damn. That was raw. That was undercooked. That gave me salmonella.
Pozor, v celém městě platí zákaz vycházení. Kvůli rostoucím nepokojům v komplexu.
That's permanent? There's no timer on it, so I imagine it is. Okay. Here's where we save. And then we go play Dota. We did like what? 2 quests? Good job. 2 quests in 2.5 hours? Real shit. See you tomorrow. But if you're watching live, it's not tomorrow, it's right after this. It's like the magic of live broadcasting. Ooh, ah.